Goldies, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to Sweet Colorful Christmas. This is day number 11. So first of all, I will apologize that it's been a couple of days since I got a video out to you guys. It's been kind of a busy weekend. I did part 8 on Friday, and there's the toilet. One of our bathrooms is just right off the kitchen here, so we had the if you listen to like All in the Family or shows like that, sometimes you get the flushing of the toilet. But anyway, that's going to go along with some of our humor that we're going to be doing later on in this video, and you will see what I mean. But like I said, it's been a couple of days since I got a video out to you guys. I recorded part 8 on Friday, and it was pretty late by the time I got that uploaded. So I decided to go ahead and just take that Saturday off and not actually make a video because I wanted to give you guys time to catch up for watching that video if you hadn't seen it yet. And Sunday was our last concert of the season for our choral group. And so that took up a lot of my afternoon and evening and stuff by the time we got done with dinner and all that, which I'll talk about in the video here. But I do not feel like recording videos by the time I get back home or whatever, because it's just, by the time I get back, it's pretty late. It's pretty dark in here, so it just makes it a little hard to actually record because the lighting in here isn't the best at night. And, you know, I just don't feel like recording videos when I get back home. So Saturday and Sunday you didn't get a video, but you'll get one today. And so yeah, this is day number 11. But before we get started with the video, I wanted to show you a couple of Christmas cards that I got from a couple of my little goldies. So the first one here is from Tamara Farley, or Tamara. I'm not sure how you actually say your name, but from Tamara Farley. And so it says Merry Christmas, Kansas, and it's got little snowmen and stuff on it. It's very, very, very cute, and just kind of all out in the snow. I actually love snowmen, so this is super cute. I'm not going to show what's inside because, you know, there are personal notes and stuff in there. So I'm just going to show you guys the outside of it, but that is from Tamara, or Tamara, however you say your name. So very, very cute little card. And then the next one I got was from Grace Fonseca, and I wanted to go ahead and show you what's on the outside of her envelope. She's got a little seal right there that matches the card, which is super cute. But this card, it is so pretty. I mean, let's see, does it go this way? I think it goes this way. This card is super pretty. I mean, look at all this glitter. Look at all this glitter. Oh my gosh. And I think it's the same card that Anne from A Colorful Life got as well. So, I mean, look, this is such a pretty card. I love the glitter on it. Very, very cute. And of course, I love the blue. Very, very pretty. And again, I'm not going to show what's inside because, you know, it's personal notes and stuff. But thank you so much, Grace. I really, really appreciate that. And also appreciate the card from Tamara. So those are the couple of the Christmas cards that I got from a couple of my little goldies. So thank you, ladies, so much. I will get cards out to you, ladies, in the near future. Yeah, I will get cards out to you ladies in the near future, so be on the lookout for that. And I wanted to thank you ladies so much because I love them, absolutely love the cards. So thank you so much. Really, really do appreciate that. And yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to show that. And so we are coloring. We're going to try to get a little bit more work done on our picture in Tir Na No Log. And it is this picture right here. This is what we've got done of it so far. Okay, so we've got the birds. I'm going to go in and probably clean up a little bit on the birds, probably off camera, because I want to get like a little bit closer to the lines and stuff. So I want to do probably just a little bit more shading, and I'll take care of that like off camera, I think. But we are almost done with this picture. I have the gifts down here to do, and this up here, and then we'll figure out how to color the snow. I think I'm going to guess that it's snow, and the snowflakes and stuff. So anyway, we're going to be coloring in Tir Na No Log. Keep working on this picture till we get it done. But before we actually do that, we're going to sing. Today we have a goofy song that we're going to do. I found this one I had never really heard this song before until just recently, but I found it and it is just so stinking funny. And so I was kind of laughing at the toilet flushing, and you're gonna understand why as soon as we get done with this song here. But we're gonna sing something goofy, and then I got a request to sing We Three Kings. So we are going to do that today, but let's go ahead and get the words up to this goofy song here. And this is so stinking funny. Oh my gosh. So it's one of these and I'm gonna be cracking up all the way through, but it's supposed to be to the tune of On the Road Again by Willie Nelson, but it is called On the Throne Again. And poor Santa, because it's Santa is singing this song. So anyway, here we go. On the throne again. Here I am on this commode again. Those sweet cookies made me sick as I've ever been. So I'm stuck here, back on this commode again. On the throne again. Go tell Rudolph I'm disposed again. I'm running late, so Christmas Eve is gonna end. But I can't get off of this commode again. On the throne again. Never thought those chocolate chips would go right through me. It's 3 a.m. And I'm worried that they'll wake up smelling poopy. Whiffing pooey. On the throne again. There's no more paper on the roll again. Don't think this rumbling, grumbling feeling's gonna end. So here I am, back on this commode again. And it just kind of goes back into that little about the chocolate chips and stuff. But anyway, oh my gosh, that is too funny. So that's kind of why I got tickled at the flushing toilet, because we got a little bathroom humor going on. And you know what? Like, oh my gosh, like thinking about it today, and like the first sort of crazy Christmas song I did was about the restroom door. So I don't know what it is with me and bathroom humor lately, you know? It just kind of seems like I'm sort of doing this bathroom stuff lately, but oh my gosh. Yeah, so anyway. That is our little humorous one for the day. Too freaking funny. Way too funny. Yeah. And if you watched Anne's video today, she had me just totally cracking up. And because she did the 12 Days of Christmas fast food style, and instead of like on the first day of Christmas my true love gave to me, it's like on the first day of Christmas the drive-through gave to me. And it's I mean, there's like Egg McMuffins, there's Biggie fries, there's classic bacon with cheese there. Oh my gosh, there's all kinds of stuff. And quarter pounders, I think. Oh my gosh, it is so freaking hilarious. And so the last two were, I think it was 11 pounds of blubber and then 12 things of Pepto. And that, oh my gosh, like that just, oh my gosh, that had me in stitches. It was so funny. And I put a comment on her video and I said, oh my gosh, because I'd never heard that before, and I said, you had me rolling, and I said, if I wasn't rolling now, I sure would be if I ate all that. I said, I'd have perpetual heartburn, or fart burn, as my husband likes to say, because he always says fart burn. So, oh my gosh, I was just cracking up. I was totally cracking up. All right, let's get to coloring. So I'm going to try to tackle the snow, I think, and then we'll go back in and we'll try to do something with the gifts on the ground. And I think I got to clean up my little candy cane here because I think I got colored pencil on the stupid picture. So we're still using our Lyra Rembrandt pencils. It's the 72 set. So we're going to be grabbing some colors, and I'm going to try to do the snow. I've never really done snow before, and to me snow is like white, but like if you think about it, if you like look at snow at nighttime or whatever, or like Well, maybe not. I think that's probably part of the line work. All right, so, but if you look at snow like maybe at nighttime and stuff, it almost kind of looks like either blue or grayish, you know, kind of thing. So we're gonna do this sort of differently, and I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but if it doesn't turn out like I would like, it's going to be some different kind of snow, and if that's the case, then that's what the color of the snow is gonna be in our world. So we're just gonna play with it and see what we can come up with. So let me go and grab some colors out of the Lyras, and I will be right back. All right, so we're gonna try perhaps a combination, maybe not all of them, but we have light blue, we have an aquamarine, and then we have a silver gray that we're gonna go ahead and try. So what I'm thinking is, I think I'm gonna put some gray, like just a real light layer of gray, just kind of on the ground here with the snow, just real light for the time being. Because like snow, especially like after it's been on the ground for a while, it kind of does look a little gray. And you know, I don't want to leave a bunch of this picture just totally white. So I'm gonna just put down this real light layer of this gray. And then we're gonna try to do some shadows like with some blue and stuff. So we're gonna see how this works. I'm not gonna promise miracles, but we're gonna see how this works. Now I also want to tell you guys that I am coloring with a visual impairment, so just know that I have to get close to my work so I can see what I'm doing, and I just want you guys to know that. Just you know, be aware of that. And so I try to keep my head out of the way as much as possible, but it doesn't always work. You'll probably see my head a little bit in there, but I try to keep my hair tied back and stuff so that at least if you do see anything, it's just maybe part of my head. But I try to keep things out of the way as much as possible. So I'm just doing just a real light layer for the time being. Hardly pushing down on this pencil at all. So the age-old question, what is everybody coloring? And are you participating in this color along? And if so, I hope you are enjoying yourself. I hope you are enjoying yourself if you are participating. And I hope you are enjoying the videos that I am putting out. This is co-hosted with Anne from A Colorful Life. So she's been doing videos pretty much like every day. I don't think she's missed a day. Me, I have. But I did warn you guys in the beginning that I didn't think I'd be able to put out a video like every single day. But she's been doing weekly giveaways on her channel. She got some stuff sent to her from a publisher, and so she was able to do that. I'm going to try to do something on my channel here too. I don't know what though, but we will see what we can do. So again, I'm just trying to do just a real light layer of this gray, but can you see the difference? You know, can you see the difference a little bit? I'm going to darken it up though a little bit later on, but for right now we're just going to go pretty light. So, like I said, yesterday was our last concert of the season for our choral group that I take part in, that I'm a member of. And it was kind of a stressful day though, because I ended up being late, like not for the concert, but like late arriving. Like we always do like warm-ups and stuff, and I didn't even arrive in time for that. We actually got a late start. And then oh, I think Alex hit the tripod a little bit, sorry. And then my husband kind of got us turned around a little bit. He was driving us over there, and he went a slightly different way, and it kind of confused him a little bit. So we ended up going quite a bit farther than what we needed to go. So we actually had to turn around and go back. I ended up calling OnStar. We have OnStar built into our car. And so I ended up calling OnStar to get directions, and so we ended up like, it took us like an extra 15 minutes to get there, and so by the time I got there, it was like 20 minutes to the time that we're supposed to be lining up for the concert. And oh my gosh, like it stressed me out so bad because, well, number one, I don't like being late to begin with. Number two, number two, I don't like being that late. And so it was quite stressful on the way. But I got there. It turned out okay. We did very well. So, but yeah, we as we were driving in the car, we got kind of close there, and I had a flute. One of the songs like had a flute part in there for me to play. I play the flute. In case you guys didn't know that, I do play the flute. And so I threw the flute together while we were still in the car, and I because by the time we got there, I mean, like I had to scramble to get inside. I really did. So now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to take a little bit of this blue, and we're going to shadow a little bit over here on the edge, for the snow. Now, I know a lot of folks will do this like with the dark blue and stuff like on mountains and all that. But we're going to try to take some blue, and we're just going to do it like real lightly over here. I want to do it just kind of like on the edge, like on the edges, and make like a border, for this. So anyway, I threw the flute together in the car, and I had to scramble, to get inside. And I mean, I got there, plenty of time to get in my place and stuff, but man, oh man, oh man, I really hate being that late. I hate cutting it that close. I mean, I don't like to be late to begin with, but I hate cutting it that close like that. And I said, well, we should have left when, we should have left when I originally said, because we were kind of just putzing around, like we had a little bit of time to kill. So we should have just left, like, when I was thinking about it to begin with, but we didn't. Let that be a lesson to us, right? Yeah. So, but it was all good. We made it. It turned out nice. And so, but that was the last one of the season. And I'm glad that the season is over with now, because then we get to relax. We do have our like after Christmas dinner on the 28th, which we have every year. So I will be going to that. Yeah. I will be doing that. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make, you see where we've got like the little shadows and stuff, like where the candy canes and stuff are. I'm just trying to make some shadows on it, and I just want to do just a real light layer on this. Like I don't think it needs to be totally overdone or anything. So I'm just adding just a little bit of this blue, and I'm gonna go in with the gray again and blend it all out. But I think maybe this could work out really nice, and again make the shadow where the gifts are. Although I think this is at night, because with the black background being here, but we can pretend that we got a full moon. We can pretend that this is a full moon on this picture, and pretend that we get, the shadows like from the moon. Yeah. So I'm just going to go around this candy cane. So it all turned out nicely, and then after the concert was over, a few of us went out to dinner. A lot of the group didn't go, but a few of us did. So we went out to dinner and had a good time with that. And let me tell you, by the time I got to the concert, like I was wound up I was wound up, you know, tighter than a panther ready to spring. I mean, I was not in a happy place. I was not in a good mood at all. You know, from being late like that, I hate that. So I was pretty wound up and keyed up by the time we got there. And so by the time we got to dinner, I had decided that I totally wanted a stiff drink. So I'd had a couple of drinks at the restaurant that we went to. And so let me tell you what, that was nice. I had this, it was like a kind of a bar and grill or tavern or whatever that we went to have some dinner. And they had all different kinds of food and stuff, and so I had this this one kind of mac and cheese, and it was called the Maine Mac, and so it had like white cheddar and some other kind of cheese in it and stuff, and it was it had lobster in it, and it was really good. It was so good. It was really good. So. Because I was tossed up between having that one and something else, and I decided to pick the Maine Mac, and it was so good. You know, Maine by, you know, what I mean by Maine is M-A-I-N-E, Maine. So, but oh my gosh, it was so good. And so, by the time I got home, like I said, I don't feel like doing much videos like after I get home from something like that. I didn't even color when I got home because, you know, after you have a couple of drinks, or after I had a couple of drinks, like, I did not want to run the risk of getting out my coloring books and coloring something wrong that I was going to regret the next day. So I thought, well, coloring is meant to do, you know, when I don't have a couple of drinks in me. I mean, that's not always the case, because, like, I'll sit here and I'll drink wine, you know, while I'm coloring, but I actually had, like I said, I actually had a stiff one. Before dinner, I had a Jameson's on the rocks. Jameson's is an Irish whiskey. So I had some Jameson's on the rocks, and it was a double shot. So yes, I was, oh my. I normally don't do, it's not very often that I do that. Usually I'll either drink wine or beer, but like I said, this was kind of a special thing. So I decided that I wanted it, and I was going to have it, by golly gee. Because I was stressed out. I mean, I was okay, like, once we got there and everything, and, you know, once we got going, but I was still stressed out. Yes, I was. So I decided that I wanted it, and I don't drink Jameson's that often, so once in a while it's kind of nice to have, but I had one of those, and then I switched over to and had a glass of wine with my dinner. So there's too much of that, and talk about that rolling again, like I'd be rolling out to the car. So I decided not to continue with that, and just switched over to having some wine with my dinner. And like I said, my dinner was so good. I think I like how the little snow is coming out. What do you guys think, huh? Yeah, what do you think of the little shadows and stuff? And I'm just going back in with the gray and just kind of blending it back in. Yeah, what do you guys think? I think that it's not overly done. And it's not overly done, and I think that I think it's pretty cool. We just got just a little bit of what we need here on the ground. So yeah, here is our snow, and I think I'll do the snowflakes with you know, with probably just this real light gray, or even like just this real light blue, because I think against the moonlight, like, it can even look bluish. That's why I decided to put some blue in here. I want to just kind of blend that in and get rid of those, like, that harshness right there. Let me take this. Just kind of go around it a little bit. So what do you guys think of that? I actually kind of like how that came out. I actually kind of like that. I think I'm going to be super happy with this picture. I say that now, but watch me mess it up. But pencil you can usually erase pretty good, especially if you keep it light. Okay, so there's our snow. I still want to kind of take and blend in some of that harsh right there. Okay, there we go. What do you guys think? So there's our snow. Now I'm going to go in with some other colors, and I think we're going to do the gifts. I'll probably maybe do, let me do some, you know, I think I'll just take the light gray and just kind of go in and do some of the snowflakes in that. I just want to do it real light, like, you know, nothing major. Nothing major at all. I just want to take and just go on top of it just real lightly. So Saturday was kind of a quiet day for me. Like I said, well, actually it was a pretty quiet day. I binge watched Outlander because I was quite a ways behind on it, and so I binge watched Outlander on Saturday. I did watch a couple of other videos, but I binge watched Outlander on Saturday. And then Sunday was our concert. Today I watched a couple of videos. I got caught up with Anne's Sweet Colorful Christmas videos. And I need to get caught up with Grace, because I like to watch her. Yep. So that is what I did for the weekend and today. I still got some Outlander to finish. I do want to finish that up though, so I will be doing that probably this evening. I have started a new book. It is called Thankless in Death by J.D. Robb. I've been on my J.D. Robb kick. She's actually Nora Roberts, but she writes the futuristic cop series that I told you guys about that I like to read. So I was, oops, crap. My eraser fell apart. So yes, I started that. I think what I want to do though is once I get done with this book, I want to take a break from that, and I think I want to read some Debbie Maycomber, because I've read quite a few of her books, but there's still some that I haven't touched that I do want to touch. I've also got the Sarah J. Maas series that I need to read, and I'm just going to test this eraser and make sure it still works. Okay, I think my battery's popped out. Ugh. I hate when this happens, you guys. I hate when this happens. Do not tell me that my eraser crapped out. So I don't want you to hear that. Okay. No, 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 I don't. Okay. Okay, put that back together. Ah, there we go. Just had to pop the batteries back in, because when I dropped it on the table, hi Alex. When I dropped it on the table, I got my coloring partner right here again. When I dropped it on the table, it kind of dislodged everything and the battery door came off. Yep. There we go. Alright, so we're going to grab this gray again, and we're going to do a little bit more on the snow. On the little snowflakes. And at first, like, I wanted to say that they were stars, but I really think that they're snowflakes. And again, I have to get kind of close so I can see what I'm doing, so pardon me. I just want to go over them like real lightly. Yeah. So anyway, what else has been going on with you all? How has everybody been? I did say that we were going to sing We Three Kings. Now, also, just so you guys know that when I sing on here, I have to kind of break the phrasing up of the song because if I don't, it will copyright me. There's like bots that grab onto the videos and they look for copyrighted material. So I have to kind of be careful about that because I don't want to inadvertently copyright something. So what I do is I break up the phrasing of the song. By either doing a pause of a few seconds or just talking after a few words. Okay. Alright, I think I got them all. Okay, I think I got them all. I hope. This gray is so light that it's kind of hard to tell. But that's okay. That's what we wanted. Okay, I guess I got them all. We're going to say we got them all. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we're going to sing We Three Kings. And so like I said, I'm going to just kind of break up some of the phrasing just to kind of be careful. And I did have a request to sing this, so it's going to go. We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse afar. I like that snow. Field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Gotta figure out what we're gonna color the gifts. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. And I know that there's several other verses, but we're just going to stick with verse number 1 for now. So that is We Three Kings. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so I'm going to put back my gray. And I didn't even use this aquamarine. I did not even use this aquamarine, but we're going to put it back over here. Okay, so we're going to take this yellow orange, and then we're going to take this one called Scarlet Lake, and we're going to work on this little gift over here. I think I'm going to find another red, and I think we'll do the little ribbons with red. let's see the third one I can find here. Okay, we got a Rose Madder here as well, which I think we can do the ribbon in the darker color. So let's see what we've got. Let's see how this is gonna look. Okay, I'm gonna grab our cardstock. I think I can put it in between our pages now. Sometimes with this real thin paper, especially if I have several sheets, I'm just gonna try to do the one because I don't have anything bleeding through, being that we're just using pencils. So I'm gonna take the orange and I'm going to go over the gift. I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. So I'm just gonna go over this gift here with the orange, and then I'll just do a real light layer, and then I'll go over it with, we'll blend some out with the other colors. Put another heavier layer on it. Okay. So I do a light layer and then I just kind of go back and I add a little bit more. Because for me that seems to work out. This is a nice technique that I like to use instead of just like mashing down and doing it that way. Especially like if you're going to blend out some colors. It just seems like it works better that way. For blending, if you can layer it just a little bit. Now, I am mainly a color pencil gal. I have my set of the Touch 5 markers or Touch Soft, whatever you want to call them, but I don't use them as much. It's actually been a while since I have used them. And I'll tell you what, like I reach for my color pencils more than I do anything else. So I am what we are going to call I am a self-proclaimed color pencil hoe. Because I love, love, love my color pencils. Yes. Okay, this is Rose Madder Lake. But we're going to save that for the little ribbon, and we're going to go over here with the Scarlet Lake, and we're going to just put some color over here because we're going to shade it and we're going to blend it. I'm going to highlight it just kind of along the lid part because I want to try to make it look a little bit more 3D. So you can kind of see that the lid would kind of come over the top of it a little bit and leave a shadow. I could also go over it with the Rose Madder. The Rose Madder Lake. And just try to highlight just along that lid right here. Just maybe outline it a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing over here on this side. Just try to outline that little line right there. Okay. So now I'm going to take the Scarlet Lake and I'm just going to bring it out over here just a little bit. Because I think this is a lighter color than the Rose Madder Lake. Okay. Let me just come over here along the bottom. Okay. Now let's go ahead and take the orange and we're going to try to blend it in a little bit. Okay. Alright, I think I want to add another layer of the Scarlet Lake. I just want to kind of come around the bottom like so, and just kind of over here along the side, kind of where it was. Okay, so I'm going to take the orange again. I'm going to press a little bit harder just to kind of get it to blend in a little bit more. What do you guys think of that, huh? What do you think? I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Now I'm going to take the Scarlet Lake once again. And I'm going to do the same thing up here. I'm going to just kind of run it along here, I think. And up here. Okay. And then now I'll take the orange. And we're just going to go over the whole thing right there. I want to add some more definition up here though. Okay. You know, this would actually make a pretty skin tone, I think, what I'm doing here. That would actually be a pretty skin tone. Okay. Now, let's work on the ribbon. So now I'm going to take the Scarlet Lake. And I want to color in the little bow here. I was going to do the whole thing in the Rose Madder, but I'll use that again for the darker color to shade with. I'm pressing down just a little bit just to kind of get in here. Okay. I'm going to put it right there as well. I think maybe we'll do the entire bow with the Rose Madder Lake, or I don't know, I might take this color and I don't know what I want to do yet. Okay, let's take the Rose Madder and I'm just going to put it just kind of in the strategic places right here, and then we'll blend it together. Okay. Now I'll go over that with the Scarlet Lake and we'll see how that's going to look. And if it's kind of a solid color, I'm not going to get too fussed about it because the ribbon is it's a little hard to shade. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take the Scarlet Lake and I'm going to go real lightly over this bow. I'll just go real lightly over it. Same thing over here on this side. Okay. Now I'm going to take the Rose Madder color and I'm just going to do the very, very outside here because we'll blend it in. Bring it out over here. Sorry, I'm not talking much, guys. I'm trying to concentrate on just trying to get it to where I need it to go. Yeah. Okay, then I'm going to take Scarlet Lake, and we're going to go back in and we'll blend it all out. I could have picked like a real red, but that's okay. This will do nicely, I think. Okay. Take it again and add just a little bit more. I want to really give it that definition. I'm pressing down just a little bit more to do that with. Okay. To the edge right there. Okay, now I'm just going to blend it all together again. Alright, and I think that is our first gift done. Okay, that is our first gift done. Okay, so we have a couple more gifts to do. I'm going to put these back and we're going to grab some more colors. I'll be right back. Alright, so I grabbed some greens and we're going to try to color this one of these other gifts green over here. So I have an apple green, I have an olive green, and I have a cedar green. So let's see what we can do with these things, okay? So I'm going to grab this apple green, and I'm gonna do basically the same thing that I did over here with this gift. I'm going to color in the whole thing. I'm just going to put a real light layer of the apple green over here. I think what I'm going to do is just do it on these little edges here because I want the ribbon to be darker. I could have just done it in red. Put another little layer on it. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the olive green and let's see how this is going to blend together. Try to take it up the side just a little bit. And I think on the top. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. I think I'm going to make it darker on the bottom. Same thing over here on this side. And I'm just going to try to run it up the side just a little bit, like so. Anyway, so is everybody ready for Christmas? I think we're about as ready as we're going to get. I got a few Christmas cards to send out. I am like so bad at Christmas cards, but I definitely want to get, I got Christmas cards to send out, and I definitely want to get cards out to Grace and Tamara for sending me such lovely cards. So thank you ladies for that. Really do appreciate that. I love the cards, totally love them. Really do. So thank you. Yes. I think this is going to shade nicely here, guys. So I'm just kind of pressing down just a little bit with the apple green, just to try to get rid of some of the harshness. Okay. I'll get it over here on this side. So I want to take the olive green again and I want to add another layer. Oops. Grab the right one. Okay. So I am sorry that I am silent for just a minute. I got some tiny lines here that I'm trying to not get out of because I want these to look so pretty. I'm going to be really happy with this picture, I think, barring the fact that I don't do a royal mess up as we speak. As we speak, I don't want to do a royal mess up. But has anybody started coloring in this book? I like this book. I think there's some really, really cute pictures in here. Just some adorable, adorable pictures in here. Okay, so I'm going to take the apple green and I'm going to come up over here. Because here is the top of the gift. And same thing up over here. Now I don't think I'm going to shade this part right here because with the bow and with the ribbon we're going to get a bit of shading. So I'm just going to color it this way. I'll straight color the lid of the gift right here. Okay, so now I'm going to take the, which one is lighter? I think it's the olive green that's lighter. I'm going to take the olive green and I'm going to come up over here on the ribbon. Add just a couple of layers on it. So I'm going to just maybe take and outline it a little bit on the line, just to kind of give it some definition. Okay. Now for the cedar green. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yes, 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 yes. So yeah, about the only thing that I have to do is I have to send out Christmas cards. So I'm just going to take the real light green and I'm just going to blend it in like this. I'm just going to go over it like this and we're going to blend it together. There we go. There we go. Okay, now the olive green. Just going to do real lightly over the bow of the ribbon here. Just add a couple of layers to it. I'm trying to make it just slightly darker than the rest of the gift. So I'm just going to do it like this. Really press down on that. There we go. And then on the bow part, I think this video may be a little bit longer than usual because I'm trying to get all of the gifts done and I'm taking my time with them. Definitely taking my time with it because I do want it to look pretty. I really do. I like these pencils. I really do. I like these pencils. Okay, now I'm going to take the cedar green and I'm going to just kind of go over the edges just a little bit. Because I want this to blend in. Okay. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, now I'm gonna take the olive green, go over it lightly. Okay, I want to darken this up. So then I can just take just the lightest green and then just blend it all together. Now I could have just done the ribbons in red like so, but I didn't. I think I'm going to take the darkest green and I'm going to just kind of outline on these lines right here, just to kind of give it our dimension. My outlining sucks. But that's okay. I just want that extra dimension. Okay, so there's our green gift. Now I have this part, and then I have this part over here to do. Oh, and then I have that strap to do too, which I need to do. I'll tell you what, you guys, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just finish the rest off camera. I know there's not very much to do at all. I'm gonna just finish the rest of it off camera. I'm gonna clean up just a little bit, like around the birds, and just kind of bring some pencils back in and just kind of clean things up just a little bit. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish everything else off camera, and I'll come back and show it to you after it's done, because I'm gonna put some stickles and stuff on it. So I'll come back and show you the finished product in the next video, and then we're gonna actually start on something else. So here is what we've got so far. I'd say it's about 95% done. I just have to finish up the one gift and this over here, and just kind of clean things up and add some stickles. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit that like button, of course. Leave a comment and tell me what you think. Subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already, but better yet, hit the bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. You all have a great day, and leave a comment, and we will see you in the next video. Okay, bye my little goldies.